exists outside of themselves and their pleasure, and that's a world that God has called them to love? Sometimes loving means saying no. And living a life of love, it doesn't mean either affirmation of all behaviors and beliefs. It does not misapply Jesus' words not to judge by accepting sin and unbelief. Love is not synonymous with remaining silent so that we don't cause offense. And living a life of love doesn't mean that we just are genial with one another and friendly. And we're not a loving church just because we get dressed up a little bit in the morning and come and throw a few bucks in the plate or endure a long sermon. A life lived with love is a life that imitates God, who is holy and who is perfect. Paul gives us a glimpse of what that looks like when he says today, put off your old self, even if doing so takes a great leap of faith and is quite uncomfortable for you. He goes on to say, speak truthfully to your neighbor, even when the truth might hurt or cause offense. He goes on to say, in your anger, do not sin, even if you feel justified in doing so. Don't steal, be useful, help those in need, be kind and compassionate, forgive one another. These aren't suggestions from Paul. These are the very things we do and strive to do more of when we imitate God. And there's nothing at all complicated about what I've just said. This is a message that is so simple, we could walk into a room full of 5-year-olds, maybe even younger today, and they could understand what it is that I'm talking about. They could see what the purpose for their life is. And yet, so much of our lives are spent talking the talk, but failing to walk the walk of a real life of love. You know, for instance, we've proclaimed pretty boldly here today with our lips and with our applause our love for Jesus. Nobody could walk in here and misunderstand what we are attempting to do. But when no one's watching or when no one quite knows what you're going to do, is it going to be as easy for you to live a life of love in just a few moments when that offering plate passes you by and you literally have the chance to put your money, your life, where your mouth is? Will it be as easy to live a life of love when someone lets you down or when you don't get your way? I think everybody in here wants to live this life of love that Paul talks about. I don't suspect that anyone is here today desiring that their headstone one day reads, they loved themselves above all others. We've just been so infiltrated with the world's distorted images of what real love really is that we don't even understand what it means to imitate God. And so let's get real simple, real basic here today. Paul says it in his letter to the Romans. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. He says today, Jesus gave himself up as a fragrant offering and a sacrifice to his Father in heaven. Jesus came out of love to take the stench of our bad decisions away, and he did it by dying a horrible death on a cross. This simple, uncomplicated faith of ours is centered on a cross of death that was neither sweet nor easy for Jesus to endure, as simple as it is for us today. It was the most excruciating, lonely, painful death any man has ever died. Upon this perfectly loving man's shoulders were your sins and mine. He paid the penalty for our sins so that we could be saved by his grace, because no matter how hard we try, we just don't live a life of love that's good enough to please the holiness of God. And so Jesus comes and shows us what real love is. He laid down his life for us. You know, we hear this message often. Many of us from the time that we're young, even younger than age 5. And yet, we're not on guard all the time. And sometimes we aren't surrounding ourselves with the gifts of God. And so we're easy prey for the devil to come and make the message stale. That's why we sometimes care. And if we're honest, sometimes we do care more about this. How long something is being said than in what is being said. And it's also why, even greater than that, we're prone to loving on our terms and defining it in the way that makes us comfortable instead of loving on God's terms. Don't let the message get stale. Instead, learn what real love really is over and over and over again so that you may grow in your love. Just consider this event. We've all seen movies or TV shows where a house is burning and a firefighter has to run in to rescue somebody who's trapped. It's this great selfless sacrifice. Well, consider your house is burning down, but everybody thankfully gets out safe, and you're all accounted for, and you're standing out there on the lawn watching the house burn, and then your neighbor comes running by and, hey, the house is burning. Let me run inside and show you how much I love you. And then the man dies. You wouldn't say in that event that was very loving. You'd say the man was crazy. The reality is that nobody would run inside if there wasn't someone to save. Nobody would go through that death if there was some other way out. Too often our world lives as though Jesus Christ is just this great guy, this moral leader, this good teacher of ours, but they don't accept him as our Savior. A lot of people don't want anything to do with talk